Welcome back, Mana Squad, to a new episode of Command Center, where we like to put our favorite commanders front and center, maybe even yours.
That's right, fellow wizards and witches out there. We like to focus on EDH. We enforce dangerous heart attacks. That's right. When I play Commander, I'm here to get your heart rate up and your blood pumping.
Public service announcement. All right, we're going to talk about one of my favorite commanders, Atraxa. All right, I built the deck. I love it. I want to talk about it.
But before we get into that, let's explain what Atraxa does, because many of y'all have been asleep out there. What does Atraxa do?
Atraxa is a 4-color angel horror.
Well, no, she's a horror angel. That's what she is. She's blessed and she's terrifying.
Oh, that is true. All right, so she's 4 colors,
okay,
minus the red, of course. I don't know what we call that. Do we even have a name for the 4 colors yet?
Sun's burn. That's what it is. That's what minus red is. Sun's burn.
All right, cool, whatever. All right, she starts off as a 4/4, of course, but she also comes with flying. She comes with vigilance. She comes with death touch. Am I missing something?
Lifelink, baby.
Lifelink.
Yeah, she gives as good as she hits. That's what we love about her. She was the kitchen sink before the kitchen sink was invented.
It's like she was a kitchen sink before they built the kitchen.
Well, that's not all she does. What else does she do?
She proliferates like crazy.
Now, if you don't know what that means that if there's a counter on anything, a land,
a creature,
planeswalker,
I think you.
I'm pretty sure you.
I don't know.
It adds an additional counter. It is so sick, it might as well be bird flu.
Bird flus. Ooh. All right. So, as we talked about, I like Atraxa. It's dangerous. It's dangerous in the streets. I think Atraxa was one of the most popular 4-color commanders that was built out there. So let's just get into it.
All I remember is when Atraxa hit the table, it went from a 4-person pod to 1 versus 3.
Arch enemy. Man.
Real quick.
So we're gonna talk about how I built my Atraxa because I seen.
No, we ain't. We gonna talk about how I built my Atraxa. You know why? Because his Atraxa is doo-doo and mine gets the work going. I call my deck Rita Repulsa. You know why? Because it makes things grow.
You know what? When I come up with a name for my Atraxa, we'll talk about my Atraxa. So, yeah, let's talk about yours first.
Okay, there's a couple of, kits and caboodles that go to making my Atraxa deck. Just a few pieces that keeps it going. Let me introduce you to the Noose Graph Mob. Now, I know what you're saying. What is this card? Well, if you ever...
We've actually talked about it before.
We have. So if you ain't been paying attention, go find a corner to stand in. Now, the reason why I love this card is because it comes in with 5 counters on it.
Yep.
And every time anybody casts a spell, I create a 2/2 zombie and remove a counter.
That's right.
But what does Atraxa do?
Proliferate, baby.
Which means that she keeps adding counters, and it keeps growing. And I keep adding zombies.
It's true. Pretty good strategy.
Now,
it's cute.
One of the other key components of this deck is the Course Jack Menace. Now, you've heard of this guy.
Yeah. It's a counter's best friend.
It's a counter's best friend. If you add 1 or more counters onto anything, you add twice as many.
Well, not anything. Creatures.
I'm sorry. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself.
Yeah.
So if I add 1 counter on there, I'm going to add 2. If I'm going to add 2, I'm going to add 4. You see how this goes?
It doubles. Math.
It maths real good. Now, coming to the stage. It's Herald of the Secret Stream.
Okay.
Have you ever seen this card?
No, but I see that it is from Ixalan.
It is from Ixalan. This card says any creature with a 1/1 counter on it, it can't be blocked. What does Atraxa do? It proliferates, which means if you put a counter on something, it adds more. But I know what you're thinking, but Atraxa don't add counters to nothing. So why am I so scared? Let me jump across the pond for a second to a land of mine. I don't know if you guys have got to the point where you fear lands, but you should be there right now. Let me introduce you to the Gavin and Tau ship. Now,
it's a pretty good card.
What does Gavin and Tau ship tap for?
It taps for color.
That's not the reason why you play this card. For Selesnya and 2 colorless, you tap this card. And you put a 1/1 counter on every creature you own. I have 5 creatures. How many counters do I put on them? And Atraxa's out. I got 4 creatures and an Atraxa. How many counters do I put on creatures?
You can tell me it's gonna be word problems, man.
It's gonna be word problems. How many counters? Some of y'all thinking 5, but you're wrong because Atraxa proliferates, so you're getting more. You're getting more. Now, going back to the creatures, that's the champion of Lamho.
Very, very slept on card.
It's sleeping on. People taking naps. People going into comas over this card. Tell them what they do.
All right, Champion of Lamphold. All right, starts off as a 1/1.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, when another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you put a 1/1 counter on her.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the kicker: creatures who have less power than her cannot block creatures that you control.
So I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, it's a 10/10 coming on. I'm a chump block with a 1. No, you ain't.
Nope.
You better put that. You better unblock that card. I will reach across this table and drag you to hell. You cannot block if the creature's power is less than the champion's. I'm putting counters on everything. I'm putting counters on other people's cards just to make it fair. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm done. We can go call it quits. You know we ain't. Let me introduce you to the Archangel of Thune.
Very good card.
That is very dumb sounding name, but don't let the name fool you. Even the card art is savage. The angel looks like it's coming in to do damage.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Like that's how you dunk, but with a sword. Anyway, whenever you gain life, you put a counter on each creature you control.
Wow, how are you going to gain life in a track?
Oh, how do I gain life in a life gain deck? Ooh, I don't know. Speaking of which, I just read this card. And I got a couple of cards I need to put in here. Now, one of the best cards, the best mechanics that we ever got that people are slapping on is Fabricate.
Death Touch? Oh, sorry.
Why are you here? Why is he even here? It's called Fabricate. Now, if you never heard of this mechanic, it comes in, whatever you fabricate, you can either add a counter or you can add a servo token. Mm-hmm. Now, I tend to add counters. Mm-hmm. Why? Because I can do so much work with Atraxa. Let me introduce you to the Cultivator of Blades. You see this? I don't know if y'all can see this card. It's some nice shiny artwork that he about to put up. But whenever this guy attacks, you may give all your creatures, all of them, plus X, where X is the Cultivator of Blades powers. Yeah.
There are other cards like this, but this gives itself a power boost. This is a good card.
This is a great card. It gives itself counters that I can. Oh, and think about it. Ibiki the Breaker, you can stack those strippers any way you want.
How about we go to the next card?
Now, this one came out of one of my favorite commander sets known as Battle Bonds.
It was that way before then.
And this is called the Fertile Lid. Now, when it enters the battlefield, it only comes in with 2 counters. I know what you're saying, but how dope kid? It's only a 2/2. What does that go do? You shut your mouth and you listen. For a green and 1, you can remove a counter from it and go search for a basic land.
So you have a... Wow, okay, you can search for land every turn.
Every turn if I want to. Because why? I'm putting counters on this and I'm proliferating. It doesn't say 1 land per turn. As much mana as I can pump out to do this. Coming to the stage. One of my favorite enchantments. It's called the Path to Discovery. The Path to Discovery came out of Rivals of Ixalan.
Okay.
This card says whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you get to do this new mechanic called Explore. What does Explore do?
I'm actually not sure.
You're going to learn today. Explore says that you get to look at the top of your library. If it is a land card, you put it into your hand. If it is a creature, if it's not a land card, then you get to put a +1 counter on target creature, on the creature. Whenever your creature enters the battlefield, you explore. What is this whole point of this deck? Is to get big. That's it.
Wow. And it just says when a creature enters the battlefield.
When it enters the battlefield.
You don't even have to cast.
Nope. No. Cast. What? Cast is for old people. We don't cast no more. We just put stuff on the battlefield. Now, I know what you're thinking, but how dope kid? We play with a lot of sappy blue players who like to put their hands inside people's refrigerators. How you gonna protect yourself from that? Let me tell you how to protect myself from that. Now, I have a homeward path, but that's just basic, you know? That's like, Grick's basic. We play with asceticism. Tell them what asceticism does.
Gives all your creatures hexproof.
Not just that, but if a creature dies for 2, For 2,
One in the green.
1 in the green, I can regenerate. You coming back, baby. You ain't going. We coming back, baby. Now, I know what you're thinking. We can turn it off. We can cut the tape. That's all you need to kill people. No, we got a few more sprinkles to add on top of this cake. One of my cards is called the Unspeakable Symbol. What's that called?
So I told you about this card.
And he's been shaming himself ever since. You pay 3 life.
It's an enchantment.
You pay 3 life and you put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. I got life gain in this deck. Do you think I care about spending life? It is a resource that I will happily give up.
Okay.
Especially if I put on a 4/4 beat stick that would proliferate. Now, this is one of my favorite enchantments. It also came. The Battle Buzz was just so giving.
Battle Buzz was a Christmas.
It was a Christmas present. When I saw Battle Buzz, I was like, what? I don't care what 2-headed giant is. 2-headed giant gonna flush itself down the toilet. I don't even need 2-headed giant. But I need this card. It's called Together Forever.
Beautiful art, man, by the way.
Oh yeah, lovely art. It looks like he's sucking the soul out of a peach pit. Anyway, when this guy says, when he comes in the battlefield, you support 2. You get to put a counter of up to 2 creatures.
Yep.
But whenever a creature dies, you pay 1. 1. Oh no.
Just 1.
Ichi. Some other language. You pay 1. And that card with the counter on it goes back to your hand.
Wow.
Rock the board. I don't care.
I'm going to take a picture of this card right now.
Yeah, no. You don't need to be doing that.
Wow.
And last but not least, you see you all play this deck a lot. Because like I don't turn like 5 kill people with this deck. That piece that I don't need no planeswalkers for Atraxa. Planeswalkers will play it out. And last but not least, the piece de resistance. Panharmonicon. Now I've been telling people this card need to be banned a long time ago.
I thought it was going to get banned.
I was sitting there waiting on the ban list. I've been putting money that this was gonna get banned. But you know, we work with some heathens in this world who let it live. Panharmonicon says, whenever an ETB triggered from an artifact or a creature, you double it.
Trigger again.
You trigger it again. Don't you dare have Stride to resonate on the board. You trigger it again. Yeah, that's all I need. Cause that my Atraxa deck gets big and then it just kills the board.
I'm very underwhelmed. All right, so next time, stay tuned for part 2.
You stay tuned to me flipping this table, because what you say about my deck?
Stay tuned for part 2. I talk about my Atraxa deck and how his is just cute compared to that.
Warning, get your vomit bucket and your toilet paper ready, because this game's gonna be nothing but some hot garbage.
All right, well, it's yet to be determined. All right, thank you for joining us for this episode of whatever we call this show. I think it went off the rails.
Doing it right with Atraxa by Hado Ken. Thank you guys for looking at our vid. Like and subscribe. Check out our other content.
Atraxa is a popular card, but we stepped away from the Planeswalker stuff. I don't really have any Planeswalker in my Atraxa, but we'll talk about that next time.
Planeswalkers are training wheels for punks.
So stay tuned next time for part 2 of this video, and until then, peace.